Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're reacting to some more of my queen, my goddess, my end-all be-all, the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, and some more of her Kellyoke segment. Her EP with her studio recorded versions of these Kellyoke segments was just released at midnight, and I'm super duper excited to get into this reaction session. And I figured rather than doing an entire album reaction, because I think I did that for her second Christmas album, and the video was just too damn long, editing, all this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna do it track by track. It's not a terribly long EP, so it's only be like, well, 5 additional videos because I've already reacted to Happier Than Ever. But what I figured I would do for these reactions is I would first react to her actual Kellyoke performances of the songs, and then listen to the studio recorded versions, kind of compare and contrast, see how things changed, evolved, and all that kind of stuff. With the exception of Happier Than Ever, I think there's only one other of these Kellyoke segments that I've actually reacted to, and that would be Call Out My Name by Weeknd. All the other ones have just been sitting in my playlist to get to at some point in time. So we're getting to them now. So we're going to go in the order of the track listing on the EP. So up first, we're going to dive into her covering Blue Bayou by Linda Ronstadt. And yeah, let's dive in and see how this was originally.
Feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday.
Come on, Harmony.
Where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou.
I like that transition. I love the harmony line. Nice little vocal fry. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful finish. Like, we know her head voice. I say it just about every time she uses it, which is frequently in the last couple of years, and I love. Just beautiful, effortless, heavenly, angelic, powdery, soft, just gorgeous head voice. Gorgeous head voice. Yeah, it was a very nice cover. I love the harmony line. I love how it just blended very well, but it was still kind of, it was like a softer harmony line in comparison to like her beltier vocals, but it blended very nicely. When I saw the track list for the EP, this is the one that kind of like caught my attention. Like, that's an interesting choice, because like I'm vaguely familiar with the original song. I don't know it inside and outside, but like I'm vaguely familiar with it. I've heard it before, and I was like, well, that's an interesting choice. I hadn't watched this particular performance yet, but I think me just trying to get into Kelly's head, like she's trying to do basically what she does on her Kellyoke show diversity. So while it's not the first song choice that she's done on the show, because she's sung like what, 500 something plus covers at this point on her talk show, it's not the first song that I would gravitate towards, like, yes, this is what she needs on the album, but it's just showing a level of diversity, musical diversity, because I can guarantee none of the other songs on the album have this kind of vibe, have this kind of feeling to it. It's a very laid back, it's not even country, like it's just a very laid back, I don't really know how I want to describe it. It's not country, it's not folksy, it's just, I don't know, it's just different, it has a different vibe. And yeah, I think that was probably one of the reasons in including this song versus something else that she's done that's probably a little bit more vocally demanding or vocally showcasing and whatnot. But she's got a lot of vocally showcasing songs on this little EP, so she'll be fine. But yeah, let's dive into the actual studio version and see how it's evolved.
I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time.
I already love this part so much more now because I can hear all that breathy stuff in the microphone.
On Blue Bayou.
Like the microphone they're using to record this sounds gorgeous.
Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happy times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fun and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. Where those fishing boats with the sails afloat, if I could only see
Beautiful.
that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
I love how in that chorus we were getting really belty and then we just kind of drew it right back down into this soft, intimate vocal.
Be with some of my friends. Maybe I feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happy times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
It's like I can just see us on a beach at like a beachside restaurant and just the wind blowing, the sea salt in the air. There's just something about that laid back vibe to this.
Dreams come true on Blue Bayou.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vocal. Like I said, I feel like this was a choice for this EP specifically because it is a completely different vibe from everything else that she chose for the EP, and she wanted to show a level of vocal diversity and just musical diversity, because she's got a very eclectic ear. She's got she's listened to a lot of different kind of music. She sings a lot of different kind of music. She has a very versatile voice. And this kind of vibe, while it's not necessarily my favorite song in the world, it's not my favorite song in the world for her to sing. I've heard her sing a million other things that I love so much more. It gives me those same kind of like just classic old school vocal vibes, like when she sings Patsy Cline and a couple other of those older artists. Like there's just something just classic and timeless about the music and classic and timeless about her vocals on the song that none of the other songs on this EP right now have that same kind of feel. They all have different feels, different kind of vibes, but this just has that sort of classic, timeless, throwback vibe to it. So yeah, all in all, I think it was a great cover. Is it the most exciting song I've heard from her? No. Is it going to be like something I'm going to have on endless repeat? Probably not. But it's a great cover. It's a great cover nonetheless. And I think there's a reason she put it first on the EP. It's kind of like a warm-up, a nice sort of soft introduction to everything else that's going to happen on the EP. I like to believe that artists arrange their songs on their albums in a particular order for a particular reason. Maybe not all artists, but I like to believe that a lot of artists put some thought into the way that they're arranging their song, their track listing. So I feel like this was put first as that sort of introductory, soft track before we start getting into some of the happier than evers, where we're angsty and belty and swearing, and, you know, some of the Queen of the Nights, which I'm sure is going to be, you know, big, belty, Whitney Houston, and, you know, some of these other kind of genres that we're about to dive into. But yeah, all in all, it was a good cover. Very good. But I'm excited to see what else is coming up next. So I think the next track on the EP, which you guys can expect that video coming out tomorrow, would be Call Out My Name. So we're going to dive into that next. And I'll see you guys in that video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to check out more Kelly Clarkson reactions, you're more than welcome to check out my Kelly Clarkson reaction playlist or my Kellyoke reaction playlist. Both of those links are down in the description. I think there's over like 50 Kellyoke reaction videos and I think like 130 Kelly Clarkson reaction videos. So there's a lot of Kelly on this channel. So, you know, you feel free to, you know, have a little binge fest. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.